Hi guys, today we will talk about Growatt latest hybrid inverter which is available in Pakistan. It's a three-phase low voltage hybrid inverter which is known as WIT 4-15K-HU. This is the latest series available in Pakistan. We will talk about the installation and commissioning of the inverter. First of all, let's talk about the inverter. This is the hybrid series inverter which can work as on-grid solution as well as off-grid solution. We can connect the PV, the battery and utility with the inverter. When there is utility, it will work as a hybrid inverter. When there will be no utility, it will work as a off-grid without any interruption of the load. It's a low voltage hybrid inverter. That means we can connect 48 volt lithium ion battery with this inverter as well as the lead acid battery. As it is IP66 series inverter, IP66 rating inverter, so that means it should be installed in an appropriate environment. It should not be exposed directly toward the sunlight, rain or snow. It is better to install the inverter in some awning areas where the sunlight, the rain and snow is not directly fall on the inverter. If you are using multiple inverters at the same place, so it is recommended to use the spacing between the inverters. For the installation of the inverter, we required some tool which is shown on the display. As you can see, let's talk about unpacking of the inverter. When we unpack the inverter, there are some accessories that came with the inverter and we need to check that accessories before installing the inverter. When we will open the box, as you can see, there are some accessories above the inverter which includes wall bracket, data logger, quick access tool, quick user manual, external CTs which is 100 ampere by 40 milliamperes and MC4s. You can see the checklist on the screen. You can verify that before installing the inverter. Let's have a product overview. This product come in two parts, that is top cover plate and bottom cover plate. Beneath top there is hardware of the inverter and in the bottom there is the connection area. As you can see on the screen, we can connect the load wiring, grid wiring, generator wiring, battery and communication wiring, and it also have the PV switch. While mounting of the inverter, we need to first pick the wall bracket and then place on the wall to mark the wall and then hole using the drill machine. After that, we need to install the inverter on that wall mounted bracket. And after installing the inverter, we need to make sure that the screw at the side of the inverter which will connect the wall bracket with the inverter, that should be main holes in the wall. And now we are placing the bracket. Now as you can see, we have installed the hybrid inverter and we have connected the PV, the grid and the battery with the inverter, and the load is running. You can see the whole load is running on this inverter. Let me explain the ports. This is the grid port. As you can see, this one is the load port. Behind that is the generator port, and from where we can get our smart load connection as well. And these 2 points are for the battery. As you can see, we have connected the battery wires here, and this is the communication board for communication purpose. Like we have connected the BMS cable here. We can connect the CTs in case we are using it as a zero export load. Then we will use the CTs, and CTs point will be connected here, as you can see. And we can also connect the genset DG controller pins here to synchronize the generator with this inverter. Now as you can see, we have the LCD in the display. This is the OLED display screen. Here it shows the battery symbol. If the battery symbol is green, it means it is working fine, it's been connected. And this is the utility icon. If this is green, that means utility is being connected. And this is the PV icon. As you can see here, the PV power is 6.1 kilowatt. These lights indicate either the battery is charging or discharging. If it moves counterclockwise, it means the battery is discharging, and if it moves clockwise, that means battery is charging. Now as you can see, the battery is discharging because it is 100%, but the power is 0. Like it is showing that the battery is discharging, it is discharging, but the battery is 100% charged. And now moving toward the smart load, as you can see, zero point 0.7 smart load power is 0.7 kilowatt. Like I have connected the smart load here, The smart load we are using here is the heater. Right now we are using this heater as a smart load. On a single phase, we are getting the single phase output from here. As you can see, the load is been running on all three sources. Now I will going to disconnect the PV. As you can see, this is the PV switch. I will turn it off. As I turn it off, it automatically turn off the light from the PV panels on the screen. As you can see, now the load is been running on utility from its consume zero point 0.8 kilowatt power because I have connected this smart load. And as you can see, I have connected the battery, the utility and the PV. Now I have disconnected this and it is working fine. Now we are going to disconnect the utility, and after disconnecting the utility, as you can see, I have disconnected the utility and now it has turned off the middle light. You can see this icon, it has turned on the middle light, which means the system is now in off grid mode and it is being running normally. As you can see, the battery is continuously being discharged 0.8 kilowatt and the smart load is running at zero point 0.8 kilowatt. As you can see here, right now the load is working normally and the system is properly working in all three sources. I have tested all three sources one by one. Now we will going to reconnect the utility, and it will automatically pick the utility and consume the power from utility. It took some time to connect with the utility. Like as you can see right now, it's zero point 0.8 kilowatt. It will detect, it will check all the parameters from utility side, and then it will going to connect from utility. Once it will connect it from utility, the battery discharge will be stopped. It will reduce the power to zero from zero point 0.8 kilowatt. We have connected all the sources and we have tested one by one. Like this is the three-phase hybrid inverter, three-phase low voltage hybrid inverter, and it is working fine. And this LCD display is for displaying purpose. Like from LCD we can judge whether it is working in on-grid mode or in off-grid mode and which sources are present right now. As you can see, there is no PV right now, only utility and the battery icon. Once it got connected with the utility, the center icon will be turned off. That means the system is working in on-grid mode and it will consume the power from utility rather than using the battery. As you can see on the screen, it has turned off the middle icon, which means now the load is running from PV rather than battery. It will automatically pick the load. We have connected the Growatt battery, Growatt lithium-ion battery. This is a Growatt AXE 5.0 LC 148 volt battery. This is the low voltage battery, and we have connected this stack with the WIT inverter, as you can see.